It's thunderstorming, so it's kind of sprinkled on and off today. But it surprised me because it's been very sunny and I just woke up from a nap and all of a sudden it's like intensely thundering outside. So, oh man, June was such a good reading month for me. I finished 6 books and I may have never finished that many books in a month before that I can even remember. Maybe since I was like in high school. And I finished Lift Your Eyes, it's right here, by Whitney Newby. What else did I finish? The Silver Chair, which was absolutely excellent. I loved that so much, and it really reminded me of The Princess and the Goblin. I can definitely tell that there was like some influences from George MacDonald that Lewis had. I really should have thought this out before I started filming. I really liked most of the books that I picked up. Oh, a couple that I did finish are down here. South and West by Joan Didion and Convenience Store Woman. This one was okay. I thought that her writing was okay. I think I do want to try her again. And then Convenience Store Woman was not a favorite. Then I finished Peace Like a River by Leif Anger. A Samurai, The Daughter of a Samurai by Tsunigaki Sugimoto. Loved that one. That's all I can think of right now. So for this month, I started The Horse and His Boy, and I'm reading this to my kids at night. So there's that one. I also started Pride and Prejudice. So I'm listening to that one and reading it simultaneously. So far, it's been great. I've loved it. And it's been very fun to like play out the scenes that I'm reading in my mind. So today I did errands day, and it was kind of a stressful day. I won't lie to you. I'm glad to be home. I'm glad that it's about to thunderstorm and the day is kind of drawing to an end. And so I'm gonna fold this large load of laundry on my bed and hopefully get a workout in. I would love to get a workout in and drink some water. I think that'll help. A nap, getting some laundry done, a workout, drinking some water, and then cooking a nice home-cooked meal, I think is a great way to end the day. It's so funny, and it's so cringe, and it's so relatable, and it's also so entertaining. I absolutely love her writing. It's so engaging. And I think this is my first Jane Austen book that I've ever read, like with my eyes on the page. I've just listened to Mansfield Park, but I love it so much. I'm enjoying it. I don't want it to end. I stopped at the library that's nearest to my house, and we got a few books for the kids to read through this week, and I'm going to try to make that a weekly tradition to go visit our local library. And then there's another library that I also go to that's not too far as well that I'm at right now. I'm going to eat an early dinner, and I'm going to a meeting tonight, so I'm by myself, so I have a few minutes to kill some time. But these are some of the books that I got. I cleaned up my TBR on my Goodreads the other day because I just had hundreds of books that I'm not interested in anymore, and I don't think I'll ever be interested in again. And some books that I have DNF'd, but I haven't like updated them yet, that I'm not going to be reading those. One of the books that was on there was Where Hope Blooms, a Magnolia Harbor Inn. The Inn at Magnolia Harbor actually is what the series is called. So I saw that on my to be read, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to pick it up and give it a try. So then I got, strictly because the cover was just so stunning and just beautiful, I just love the copy of this book, and it's The Sun Also Rises by Ernest Hemingway. So I have read Hemingway before. I read short stories by him in college, and I also read The Old Man and the Sea, and I've started reading For Whom the Bell Tolls, but I didn't get into that one. I think that's a definite mood read. And another, sorry, I'm diverted again. Another thought about my reading list. I don't know if I've mentioned this on my YouTube or like I've talked to my husband about this. I can't remember, but I'm just a mood reader. I love visiting the library and just being able to go in and pick a book out, enjoy it with no strings attached, take it home, and I'm loosely sticking to my schedule for this year. We're 6 months into the year. I've read like maybe 2 out of the like 20 books that I put, but I have read 22 books or 21 books this year. So I'm not disappointed in my progress, and I'm also happy at the fact that I have read books that have been on that list, but I'm taking the pressure off of not being tied to a schedule. I've moved stuff around. I've had to DNF stuff that was on that list as well because I'm just not interested in it, or it had content in it that I'm not comfortable reading. It's not to the standard that I want to adhere to, and so I have no shame about that. The Ship of Magic book was that book. For a lot of people, I've heard that book has been highly praised. Robin Hobb is very popular within the fantasy community, and it just wasn't for me. It did not hold to like the standard, the kind of style that I think like that I want to read when it comes to that kind of genre. I did not think it was elevated enough. And then I also took issue with some of the sexual content that was in it. I thought that it was unnecessary and took away from the story. And for me, I am rather strict on that stuff. And so yeah, it just wasn't for me. So I listed those for sale, or my husband actually did rather. And so yeah, here are the books that I got, or the last one that I got was A Wrinkle in Time. The copies of the books that I got at my little local library, they have the most beautiful copies of stuff. It's all like vintage and beautiful, and they're so sweet in there too. They are just great, and I really enjoy going in there and taking my kids in there. It's very tiny and it's wonderful. And so now I'm going to eat my early dinner, go browse the library, and I'm on a book buying ban this month because I'm trying to hold out for my birthday, which is next month. And so I'm really committed to not even buying books, even if they are 25 cents, like they will be up here in the books for sale bin. There's that.